two huge posts pop up this morning, one accusing Epic of not paying their pros thousands of dollars from a competition months ago, and one saying Epic is straight up lying to us. Just when we thought there was no way news for Epic and Fortnite could get worse, we wake up to this. Unfortunately, this all looks to be true, so I'm hoping Epic can get this all figured out really soon, because some pro players haven't even been paid up to $50,000. I'm your second favorite PE teacher, Denver, and as you guys know by now, I give V-Bucks out to you guys every week. If you send me a pic, a video on my Twitter or on my Instagram using my code thatdenverguyYT to purchase anything, just as a thank you to you guys who support me and support the channel. Honestly, I can't get back to all you guys, but know that if you sent me a DM or you left me a comment, I probably read it. And also make sure to tell me if you guys want Xbox, PS4, or PayPal, however you can get it to you, and I'll send it straight to you like these winners here. Now let's get to this Epic Games Lies post before we see what happened to the pros that won a huge tournament and haven't been paid yet. And the worst part is Epic is straight up ignoring them so far. Now this post was made by user I am new to PC gaming, where he titles it simply Epic Games Lies. Pretty bold title, so let's see what he says. He said, Mr. Popo TFS, who is an Epic staff member, has known about the turbo build 0.15 issue for at least a month, but he said he just found out about it in his post on Friday. Now, I forget things all the time, and as we know, these Epic employees, they're under a lot of stress and pressure, and I can personally say Mr. Popo has been an awesome member of the Fortnite community, but the truth is, he did know about this. So why would he lie and say that he didn't? Mr. Popo put this post yesterday saying they were fixing the turbo build bug, so cool, right? The problem people had with it was this part here. This was our mistake, and we apologize for not discovering this issue sooner. But 52 days ago, user Hyphen reported this in his video, proving this was a huge bug. Check it out here.
So it's already past 0.05 and the wall hasn't placed yet. But let's keep going. It's way past now. And boom. 15. Here's the proof. You see 0.15. Thank you very much.
Now maybe Epic just missed that post, but user Full Legend called Epic out in the comments saying they knew about this bug almost 2 months ago, and then only 1 week after Hyphen's post, Mr. Popo himself replied and said, we're looking into ways to resolve this issue. We'll provide an update once we know more. That was over a month ago. So why did he say yesterday that they weren't aware of the issue? Again, maybe and hopefully he just forgot. I wouldn't like to think an Epic employee would just lie about something like that. But anyway, user I am new to PC gaming on the original post added, to top it all off, they didn't even fix the turbo building and instead made it worse. Yikes. Check out this short video from user Links AHS showing how bad this bug is for good players who flick their builds fast. Almost every single time he tries to build, there's gaps in the walls and things straight up just aren't placing for them. Is this to limit good players building? Check it out for yourself. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. In the comments though, Savatar2056, he said, yep, for some reason when I crank 90s, it doesn't place ramps. And I felt that too. Have you guys noticed a difference in like 90s and just overall placement with buildings? I am new to PC gaming ended his post with, more people need to see their downright abuse of forums to spread lies and misinformation. Just like publicly stating that FOV-induced motion sickness can only occur with high FOV on TVs, which is just not true. And then he linked to a video mathematically proving that 90 to 95 frame of view is the best, because 80, the default setting, is actually the one that gives people motion sickness. So in short, Epic is completely wrong on this, and we need an FOV slider in this game. Even games like Minecraft have an FOV slider, so why wouldn't the biggest game in the world get one, and why would Epic try to tell us that their default of 80 is what's best, when that's just not true? Now to the pros who haven't been paid thousands and thousands of dollars from an Epic tournament, this is just getting underway and blowing up in the community today. So I'll do my best to try to get you guys all the facts, because there are definitely some upset players who want to expose this situation, and we'll talk about why it's blowing up right now instead of months ago. Around 20 players haven't been paid yet, and some players who won are even waiting for $50,000. This was the tournament, the Australian Open Summer Smash, where even Laserbeam and Lachlan participated, and Dr. Lupo was flown out to cast it. But the problem is that Epic not only says it wasn't their tournament, but they aren't paying and are avoiding any communication with the competitors so far. User Left Right GN posted this morning and said, 3 months ago on January 26th and 27th, myself and 500 other Australians participated in the Fortnite LAN Summer Smash event at the Australian Open. The top 100 that qualified and made it to the finals were told that the prize money was 1,000 Australian dollars, and I happen to have made it through to the finals myself, but have yet to receive any money alongside about 20 other players, possibly even more. And when myself and the other players reached out to all the competitive supports, we heard back nothing. And then I started to try and email Epic's different support, where I was given the response that this was not an Epic Games sponsored tournament, but I kept in contact with a couple of the blokes I met there, and one of them who got paid was paid directly from Epic Games, as seen below, which you guys will see in just a second. It has been 3 months since the event finished, so 90 days. There are around 20 people who have not been paid, with a total earning of over $100,000 combined, which we did the math, it's actually close to $200,000. As shown in a quick list we tried to put together for someone at Epic to see, but we have all been pretty much ignored upon trying to make contact. Now, here was the email from Epic saying the only tournament sponsored and organized by Epic Games is the World Cup, and that if these guys participated in a tournament 3 months ago, then it was not a part of Epic Games. Weird though, because this is an in-game screenshot of Epic featuring the Australian Open, and here's a tweet from Fortnite themselves saying, "Craving some fun in the sun? Tune into the Fortnite Summer Smash at the Australian Open, January 26th and January 27th. Now, if that isn't enough, this next thing pretty much proves it. In the official handbook for the tournament, with all prizes for the winners and the rules, everything in here, check out the bottom of this page. Prizes will be distributed directly by Epic Games. So for Epic to say that this wasn't their tournament and they don't need to pay is obviously not true, and hopefully this is some big misunderstanding. But again, it's been almost 3 months. Andrew Amos, an esports writer, said this is poor form at Fortnite game at Epic Games. Pay your players. And Chris Bridle said, posting this for visibility, this shouldn't be happening in 2019. TLDR, Epic missed payment deadline for Fortnite AO, owes players 100K plus. Now here's the thing though, some Epic employees say it's not even their tournament and therefore they aren't going to pay, and then some players actually got paid, like user LeftRightGM posted about his friend getting paid directly from Epic Games. The easiest thing to do here, Epic, is just to claim this tournament and pay the rest of your players the money that they won. But here's another thing, and this is why the post blew up today and the community is speaking out finally instead of sooner. Some of the documentation the players received said that payouts will be within 90 days of the competition. That was yesterday. Maybe the players thought that they would finally receive like their payment yesterday, and now they're freaking out today because again, 2 players are waiting on $50,000 each. Life-changing money, of course, and this needs to be solved because some players are depending on this money. At Not Napper, one of the players waiting on $50,000, he was helping me to understand all this chaos and even tweeted out right before the payment deadline, "Time's almost up at Fortnite game at sundown. Where's our AO winnings? Sad face, shaking my head." Napper in DMs told me, "Yeah, just really frustrating on our end. We emailed Epic support. The Epic prize payout help linked in the email after AO and sundown, and they either stopped replying or told us things like the event wasn't associated with Epic, which contradicted themselves as it clearly said Epic was doing payouts." And then he told me, "Yeah, we are all unsure because only a handful have been paid and Epic isn't telling us anything." So Epic, please talk to these players, get this figured out as soon as possible and get them the money that they rightfully earned. Napper and some of the competitors even started a Discord for all the players who haven't been paid yet, and players like at Diabolameister showed me emails to Epic where Epic just isn't writing him back. Players like at SamuelGG on Twitter are tweeting, but just nothing has been done yet. Now, of course, it doesn't look good for Epic, but maybe it could possibly be the player's fault for not turning in the proper tax forms and documentation. There might be something going on here, but still, Epic, please reply to some of these players and guide them on how to receive their winnings. It just looks like a huge possible lack of communication, which is what Epic has been hammered for lately, and even the Epic lying post that we just saw could have been avoided had the right communication been there. I almost didn't even want to make this video because I don't want to only ever make negative stuff about Epic, but how many times will things like this happen where they're just constantly upsetting someone or a huge majority of their community? Of course, this is a big deal though, and I want these players to get the money they earned. So to bring some attention and exposure to it and hopefully get these guys paid, here it is, and I hope it works. click like and sub right now if you haven't. Send those pics and videos for your chance to get some V-Bucks. And of course, I'll show you guys on screen too. Just make sure you tell me Xbox, PlayStation, or PayPal. And I also love getting those kind words from you guys. Again, I try to read as many comments as I can. I can't always write back to you guys. This was like a huge, overwhelming amount of support from you guys. So thank you guys so much. And I'm glad I can give back to you. I'll see you guys in the next video, or I'll see you on Twitch TV, That Denver Guy. Love, Denver.